Glad to have you along tonight from Pittsburgh. White Sox baseball starts right now. With the Roberto Clemente Bridge in the background, there's a look at the city lights of Pittsburgh, PA from high above PNC Park. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Central leading Chicago White Sox and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pedro Alvarez has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Adam Eaton makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Leading off the night for the White Sox.
Here's a pitch taken for ball one as we get underway here at 7:06. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
And as usual, it all starts with the pitching. It's done its part too, but you don't run into a lot of 6-game win streaks where you're just outscoring teams. They've got some real quality starts over this stretch.
And the pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And this is hit well towards the hole. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single. Jose Abreu will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first.
Let's go Pirates! Come on, Pirates!
Here comes the 1-0. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to take it is Marte for the first out.
It's worth noting that he's leaving the ball up here to these first few hitters. He's already bitten him once. He's lucky it didn't bite him here.
Melky Cabrera will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now here's the first pitch. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now. Avisail Garcia will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch on the way. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. So the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at PNC Park. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Jose Quintana is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1. Fouled straight back.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
Now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Jordy Mercer will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Hit softly to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Andrew McCutchen will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble.
Shot.
Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Josh Harrison will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And it's been a less than amazing start to the road trip, too. They've won just 1 of their first 4 games, so they'll be looking to turn that around here. Or maybe a little unlucky there. I thought the way he hit it, this might bring home their first run of the ball game, but you see this ball take a big bounce and hop right over the wall out there, so that'll force that.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Connor Gillespie leads things off now in the top half of the 2nd.
Connor Gillespie.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And it's a fly out to start the 2nd, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-0 on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Harrison is there, 2 down.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a 2-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Stepping in now, Carlos Sanchez. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes a 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. After the break, we'll see the former #1 overall pick Pedro Alvarez start things out. It's the White Sox 1 and the Pirates 0. Pedro Alvarez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Sean Rodriguez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another.
Right field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Chris Stewart will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Pause, now the pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Charlie Morton will dig in here. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Cabrera is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 1-0. Jose Quintana is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1.
And now anything more than 4 pitches to get this guy out, it has to be considered a letdown. You gotta go get him right here.
Misses, ball 2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. 1 away now. Here's Adam Eaton. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Alexi Ramirez will dig in. He singled his first time around. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Starling Marte will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here it comes. There's a shot out to right center field. And this is going to get between Eaton and Garcia and make it all the way to the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Jordy Mercer get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Sanchez retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The next pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow,
that's just a textbook case right here. By not advancing the runner on that previous at-bat, that would have been a run. Instead, now you've got 2 outs and a runner only at third.
First pitch coming. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. And he drops that one in for strike 2.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Jose Abreu will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Baseman, Jose Abreu.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And a defensive swing there. That pitch hit him, I believe. But it won't matter as it'll go into the books as a strikeout for out number 1. First pitch coming. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. The pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now another 0-2. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
And it had been a little while since they had any action on the base pass. He'd retired 10 in a row until that base hit right there. And now they're going to have to find a way to string a couple of these together.
First pitch to him. There goes Cabrera. Pitch is high. The throw. Tag made by Walker, and he's out at second. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
First pitch coming. Connor Gillespie is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. McCutchen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. White Sox lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
The fourth for the Pirates. Second baseman, Neil.
In there, no balls and a strike. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
A late swing here as this is hit hard. Bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Pedro Alvarez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and here's another ground ball. This one over to second base. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
First baseman, number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
Sean Rodriguez will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Pitch on the way. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Giovanni Soto will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Giovanni Soto.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. McCutchen is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the fifth. Carlos Sanchez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Marte comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Jose Quintana will indeed get a chance here, as with 2 outs they decide not to burn a pinch hitter for him just yet. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, and indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 1 and the Pirates nothing. Chris Stewart will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher. Stewart.
And here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. This is foul right side. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting. Catcher.
Charlie Morton will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First offering on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Starling Marte will dig in. He doubled his last time. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like.
I'll hold that thought as the play is made out there for out number 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail 1-0. Adam Eaton will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. You had to go after him. But when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. That's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. On the move is Eaton. On the ground to third. Throw across by Alvarez is in time for the first out.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. By running, he does stay out of the double play.
Jose Abreu will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. From the stretch. Fouled back. He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I think this is one of those at-bats where he just couldn't help himself out there. And we're going to check it out again right here on Showtrack. The thing that stands out right away, well, look at the pitches. Are any of them even strikes? I mean, if you have a little bit more discipline as a hitter, you might be looking at a 3-0 count instead of going back to sit on the bench.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. He's set. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Comes set. Now the pitch. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jordy Mercer will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Now the first pitch. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And the pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 5,
Josh Harrison will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. Now the first pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Here we go, Josh. Here we go.
1-1 on the way.
Here we go.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back here in Pittsburgh, White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Avisail Garcia will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
1-1 pitch on the way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Harrison is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Connor Gillespie will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. First pitch on the way. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Rodriguez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Neil Walker will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Neil Walker.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Another 0-2 home. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the catch is made, 1 away. leadoff man retired now for the third baseman, Pedro Alvarez. And that's taken for strike one. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Sean Rodriguez will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Sean Rodriguez.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here he comes on 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Full count pitch on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 3-2 pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Taken there by Ramirez. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Antonio Bastardo will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 59.
Carlos Sanchez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Hart is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th. Jose Quintana will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Emilio Bonifacio will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. The pitch. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. But take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Adam Eaton will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes. It's 0-2 now. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They lead it 1-0.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to the right-hander Jesse Crain. Chris Stewart is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And a high high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Corey Hart will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, that's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called, one away. Starling Marte will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. Fastball in there for a called strike. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Jordy Mercer will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's ready, now the pitch. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Andrew McCutchen will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. As a look, now the pitch. And he finds himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. The next 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Alexi Ramirez will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Alexi Ramirez.
Now here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The man you see here out for a second inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
1-1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. 3-2, here it is. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Jose Abreu will stand in with the go-ahead run at first, so he'll need to at least get him into scoring position with nobody out. Runner back safely. First pitch coming. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
The 1-0. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Ramirez running at first. Pitch outside. The throw. It's high at the bag, and that's not going to be in time, so the go-ahead run moves into scoring position now on the stolen base. Now the 2-1. To the right side, and that's going to get through. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out. Melky Cabrera will come in now in a big spot, and the infield, I would think, would have to come in now with the game tied.
Yeah, you've got to cut this run down at the plate if at all possible. So this may move everybody into the lip of the grass.
The 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
Hard hit to the left side, and Mercer there to take it in. And the move to bring the infield in works out. 1 away. Jared Hughes will take over in a tie ball game with 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 48, Jared Hughes.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time.
Stop is called right here.
Here's the first pitch. Avisail Garcia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
The 1-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Big pitch here, 1-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Connor Gillespie will step in a big spot here with the go-ahead run at third and 2 men out. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. David Robertson comes on now trying to keep this ball game tied. Josh Harrison will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit, ball 1. And the pitch. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out. Neil Walker will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. Walker will take the turn here and look for second now. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Pedro Alvarez will go back now. He popped out in foul ground last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and
sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. So they Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Now here it comes. And this is swung on and missed by Soto as he falls behind now, down 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Ready with another 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Into the box now, Carlos Sanchez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. David Robertson will indeed get a chance here, as with 2 outs, they decide not to burn a pinch hitter for him just yet. First pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Jose Tabata is going to come in and pinch hit here, as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. A quick out number 1. Chris Stewart will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Corey Hart will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And a ball, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
I'll hold that thought as the play is made out there for out number 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 1. James Taillon will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11. Adam Eaton will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The pitch. And that misses 1-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Alvarez is there to take it, and there's 1 away. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here it comes. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Harrison in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Jose Abreu will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hit you to give him one above the letters.
Now the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken by Walker. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. Still tied 1 apiece. Zach Putnam will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just one would be the end of this ball game. Starling Marte is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Jordy Mercer will step in. An RBI single this last time around. And that misses, ball 1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Oh, but it'll stay in the park as it hits high off the top of the scoreboard. The relay. And he's going to get there. And there's your winning run at third now with only 1 away. Andrew McCutchen will have a chance here in a crucial spot with the go-ahead run just 90 feet away. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The 0-1. Tries to split finger here, but it's inside. It's ball 1.
You got to figure we'll start seeing a pretty heavy dose of that splitter. This is a situation that absolutely calls for it.
Now the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Runner goes. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. So 3-2 one more time. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. 11 innings can't decide it. On to the 12th. Still tied. Avisail Garcia will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play. And it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
This ball's hit toward the hole, and it finds the hole. A leadoff single has the go-ahead run at first to start the inning. Connor Gillespie will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Giovanni Soto will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
The 1-0. 2-0 now.
But this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-hand hitters.
He's ready now. The pitch. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
A strike, and it's 3-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Here he comes, 3-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Carlos Sanchez will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. And here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Here's the fly ball heading for the alley. Outfielders give chase, but they're not going to get there. It's down for extra bases. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
As soon as this ball left his hand, I think he knew it was going to be a base hit. He's not only angry with himself for giving up the hit, but now he's losing the game too.
Adam LaRoche will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. From the stretch. And this one gets away. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. The 1-1 home. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Here comes a 2-2. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And the score is the runner from third, and they've added another to their late lead here in extra innings. Adam Eaton will look for his third hit of the ball game now. First offering on the way. Hit on the ground to short. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 3 and the Pirates 1. Zach Duke is on now to wrap this up as he'll try to finish things off here in the bottom of the 12th. Neil Walker is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Here's the first offering. Pedro Alvarez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Gregory Polanco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and he will make the play. 2 away now. Chris Stewart will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Taken there by Ramirez. Throw on to first to take care of him, and the White Sox are going to get out of here with a split in this brief two-game series as this ball game is over.
Well, this one sure didn't come easy. It took them 12 innings to do it, but they come away with a great victory here on the road.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. So a good ball game is what we just watched. With runs hard to come by, it makes it much easier to find our difference maker, and this was the man, no doubt. He's our top player in the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.